Faber Castell connector pens and wax crayons. Ha ha ha! Hooray! Look what I've got! A container full of Faber Castell connector pens. These pens are great, not just to draw, but also to play with as a toy. Let's get drawing. This time I'm drawing with just circles. Circles are very easy to draw with. I draw them all over my paper. Then I come up with ideas for what to do with them. My first idea is to make a really tall animal. If I connect these two circles and add a few details like eyes, nostrils, horns, ears, and a long neck, what do you think it is? You're right, a giraffe. A giraffe with long legs and spots all over. I simply drew it by connecting 9 circles. You can do it too. Now let me try another one. Take these 4 circles. I connect 2 of them up, add eyes, horns, ears, dark spots, nostrils, a tongue, and mouth with teeth inside. Can you guess what animal it is? Which animal has a big udder full of milk? You're right, a cow, of course, with big spots on the back. Now, what can this be? Oh, I know. A big trunk, circles for the eyes, wrinkles, and a tusk. Can you guess which animal it is? Elephant! That was easy, wasn't it? Just adding a tail, and I'm done. The next circle I know for sure. I just draw some teeth, a lip, nostrils, sneaky eyes, and a long line for the body. It's most certainly a snake. This one is very easy to get. It's one of the easiest animals you can ever draw. A fish. Now comes a very small animal. Hey! A cute little beetle. Now for some color. The connector pens have up to 50 bright colors, so there are lots to choose from. I start with the brown giraffe spots. It's good that the connector pens hang together. That way I don't lose any of them. Let's see what I can do with pink. Pink giraffe lips, pink snake stripes all over the snake's body, pink cow nose, and pink beetle stripes. Next, I choose purple. Purple goes really well with pink. When I color, I always try to choose a combination that looks good together. I start with the snake's lips, then stripes, and then the head of the fish. What do you think of turquoise? Turquoise is a mix of green and blue and goes really well with purple. Then some yellow to soften the pink. Some more pink on the ears and udder. Look at the size of those udders. Must have a lot of milk inside. Next are purple spots on the elephant's underwear. I love patterns, especially stripes and spots. Look, yellow mouth, red tongue, and brown tail. Then I get my wax crayons out. They're great for shaping and coloring big areas. The wax crayons are softer in color, and you can make graduated tones if you want to blend from light to dark. At the end, I add some more details with my connector pens, like scales on the fish and tongue for the snake. And there you have it. A bunch of bright and happy animals made just from circles. Well, time for me to move on to the next drawing. Faber Castell classic color pencils, watercolor pencils, jumbo color pencils, jumbo marker, and multimark. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff! I start by sketching the outline with a color pencil. It's just a simple outline, Later, I'll fill it up with color. Now, what do you think it looks like so far? Is it mountains? Or a strange car? A big curved line coming down? Maybe it's not a car after all. Oh, hey! A hand? And feet? I guess it must be a man then. What hairy arms! It must be a gorilla with big fat feet. Another hairy arm? What sort of clothes are these? A big pouch? And he's holding a stick. Then I start on the face. First the nose and eyes and crazy looking hair. Mouth and teeth. Hey, this is not one head, it's 3 heads. That doesn't look like a gorilla at all. Oh, I know, it's a big Norwegian troll. Then I do a test with black color pencil to see how the troll's fur will look like. Oh yes, it's looking great. That means that I can start inking in the lines with my marker. First, I draw the details of the features. Then, slowly sketch the fur line by line so that it looks like the texture of real fur. I also make sure all the details are done on the body before I go ahead and ink it in with the marker. Next, I get my big fat marker out to outline the body. The fat marker gives thick lines and make the troll look strong and solid. What do you think of my hairy troll? Is it scary? Well, it's time to color it up. I color in layers. First layer is dark purple for the shadow of the fur and overall. When I'm finished with the shadow, I put light blue on the color of the overall itself. You can easily put one color on top of the other with color pencils. That way you can make graduated tones and blend colors. Look at how I lightly put on one color on top of the other to bring out the 3-dimensional form. The nose now looks so real you can almost grab it. For the patch patterns, I color bright and cheerful. Then I get my Faber Castell watercolor pencils out and I start drawing in a background with forests, swamps, grass, water puddles and a light, bright Norwegian moon. Next step is to get my brush out and dip it in water. That way I can transform my background into a smooth watercolor painting. All I do is rub my brush gently on the color and they will blend in with each other nice and smooth. The watery effect also makes the landscape look wet and swampy. Perfect for a 3-headed Norwegian troll. A few more wet brush strokes and I'm finished. Except for my signature, of course. There, all done. Faber Castell watercolor pencils. This time I'm in Sri Lanka, riding the biggest animal on land. The mighty elephant. This elephant has a real nice head, a bit like me in fact. Hey, oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, he just wants to eat a bit. Well, let me make the opportunity to draw some in the meantime. Of course, everywhere I go I bring with me my Faber Castell drawing materials, even when I'm riding on elephants. Now, what shall I draw? Wow! It's a bit difficult when my friend here refuses to stay still.